Hi, my name's Christian, and this is my second sprint. So we have for when the keyboard gets pushed, C creates the scorpion, P creates the spider, and F creates the flea on keyboard press. So as we head to the flea here, we have multiple things. The default construction, it calls the mushroom grid manager, which I just now created, which is a singleton pattern that we create here. It was a lot easier to make static functions get called from other in the same instance of the grid, because it wasn't allowing me to have access if I made it a static function in the mushroom grid. I can't get access to the grid. So as we go back to the flea, so that's what happens. It randomizes chance for mushroom spawning, and it will spawn it at the position. It will ask if it can spawn there, and when it gets called, if it can spawn there, it creates the float to grid and grid to float position, and it checks if there's a null pointer, and if there is, it creates a new mushroom in that spot. I didn't have time to make factories yet, just due to time constraint and bad scheduling. So then as we head to the new enemy scorpion here, we just have float to grid, grid to float in the mushroom grid. It randomizes the area that it goes from, which direction it will spawn, and then it just multiplies in that direction. And if it collides with a mushroom, it calls mushroom's function to make poison, which sets the animation and is poison boolean to true. And the spider function here, which the movement doesn't work as planned, just really need to change it. Randomizes the direction what side it's going to spawn in from, and then it randomizes this mod 4, so it can either go up, down on its own, and it calls those functions. And I'm using clamp, which isn't also most beneficial, and if it collides with the blaster, it marks it for destroy. And if it collides with the mushroom, it marks it for destroy. So as I run this here, there's basic movement as we call the flea in, it spawns, and there's no overlapping ones. Mushrooms go away as planned. We'll call it in again, get collided with it, and it destroys. As we call the scorpion in, it poisons the mushrooms on the line, works as properly planned, and it does the same animation. Also, the spider also needs work. It has somewhat of a diagonal movement, but it doesn't move all the way down to the player area, and it's just a little weird, but it has kind of a zigzag multiple pattern to it as it spawns in. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you.